Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We're repairing this old grandpa's car that by his I guess his what's that in English? It's not a son or something. I don't know. Anyway, some of the parts exploitation is above grandpa's capabilities. I love that. I love that. Anyway, yeah, we're repairing this car. It's otherwise in pretty good condition. The engine needed to be pulled out, of course. And the crankshaft replaced and all that stuff. Some of the timing stuff here. Oh, I thought I bought this. Okay. Cam gear. Cam gear V8 OHV. 160. Oh, that's quite expensive. There we go. Jubdy jubdy. Alright, new timing chain as well. Crankshaft is already in. Now I can put all the pistons in. They are in good condition, including the rings, so they don't need any replacement. So that's all good. Oops. But yeah, I do like this engine stand. It is quite useful to have such nice access from all sides. Of course, you know, in real life, this would be a lot more complicated because, well, you'd need to take the entire engine out in the first place. So that's a lot of bolts, a lot of faffing about with leads, with wires, with hoses, with disconnecting this and that. And yeah, it's just... And it's even more of a nightmare in modern cars because you've got all these electronics and they're a lot more complex and there's just a lot of things going on. So, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's no wonder that nowadays they just like to replace stuff instead of repair it. Whereas before, you could, I don't know, replace or you could maybe repair a carburetor, you know, that might have been gunked up or something. You could clean it out and this and that. Nowadays, with these high-pressure injection systems, you can still clean the injectors, for example, but you need a special system for that. It's also computerized. It's probably expensive. You know, all sorts of stuff. So, again, I'm not against modern technology. I think it's pretty fantastic. But I am against this whole trend of doing everything, of building all these complex things, but with absolutely zero respect as to how people will be able to repair them. Because, like I said, oh, can't add more of this stuff. Oh, no, one more bolt. Because, you know, normal people really aren't expected to be repairing their own cars much anymore anyway. I mean, you can change the tires, you can change the filters, you can even take some of the stuff apart like I did. I've like the inlet manifold and, you know, and all that stuff and clean that. But anything major like pulling off a gearbox and changing the clutch, yes, I've seen people do it in their homes. Or, well, I should say outside their homes. I've seen people do it. And it's, you know, kudos to them. That's insane. I probably would not want to do that because you need to take so much stuff apart just to change that clutch. Because, you know, normal people don't really have a hydraulic lift back home. Which makes things a lot easier. But that's what I mean. Even when you bring a car to a specialist, for example, or to a real mechanic, sometimes they will charge you absolutely crazy amounts of money just because, not because they would want to, you know, they would want to get you, haha, you're gonna pay for that. But no, it's because, oh, that was right. Because these engines are designed in such ways nowadays that so much needs to be taken off. For example, I believe some of the new BMW engines, I'm not entirely sure here. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know if it's BMW or something, now incorporate the water pump, or was it Ford? The water pump inside the engine. So in order to replace the water pump, which, by the way, the impellers, I believe, are now plastic. Yay. You know, high temperature and all that, you obviously want plastic. Yeah, you need to practically take the entire engine apart just to replace the water pump. And you can imagine how much that is going to cost. And what are you going to do? You can't run an engine without a water pump. That's it. That's it. You can't just say, oh, fine, I'm just going to leave it and, you know, run it until it's not working anymore or something. Well, it's not going to work for very long at all. It's going to cook itself. That's it. And what's worse with the plastic impellers is that when they do start melting, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I'm guessing that if they start melting so bad, maybe some of the pieces can actually break off of the impeller, some of the melted pieces, and then go into the engine. I mean, not into the engine. Into the engine coolant parts. So it blocks those off. So how the heck are you gonna get melted and then cooled plastic out of those little canals in the engine? It's just, I don't know. It's just insanity. You know, and it is completely understandable. If you look at Apple these days, you know, like I said before, I am absolutely not interested in ever buying or owning anything Apple made, because I still stand by this. I've worked with computers all of my life from when I was a kid. I have worked with Apple computers in my school. I worked on them for my diploma and all of that, and I still stand by what I said. That Apple products are overpriced junk. Yes, I will absolutely admit, they look nice, they probably work quite nicely, but you are paying through your nose for something that should be much, much cheaper. And also, I personally find Windows and, you know, other things to be much more user-friendly and nicer, because you're not locked into all of their stuff than Apple is. Anyway, enough about ranting about Apple. Well, I'm gonna rant more about it, but the thing is, I've just been interested because I think the new iPhone, what, 13S or whatever, I don't know, the nth iPhone came out, and, you know, everyone goes crazy about it, and I think they cost like $1,600 each or something. Just absolute insanity for a phone that is barely probably faster than my, what, 8-year-old phone now? I don't know. And I paid like 400 euros for it new. Anyway, but you know, that's Apple. But what happened was I was looking at the iFixit video when they were taking it apart, and not only did Apple not go, you know, not change their style from the previous model, where the hardware components inside are actually, they're actually paired together with serial numbers. So if you change an original part of one iPhone with another, you know, it's completely original, it's gonna stop working normally, and it's gonna say, oh, you don't have original parts. I mean, can you imagine the insanity? And now they've gone even further and paired everything. I believe even the freaking cables are somehow paired. I don't know if that's actually true. I can't remember, but I think even the cables need to be somehow factory paired. It's just insane. You know, and the thing is, fine, let them do that, but let people know about this. Because at the same time, what Apple is doing is saying, oh, we want to be carbon neutral. We care about the... Wait, I'm going to do the official PR thing. At Apple, we care about the environment, and we take the issues of environment very seriously. That is the favorite sentence of every PR BSer out there. So install the engine ignition distributor. Okay, that's fine. So there we go. So select that. There. And then move this back. Yeah, that's the favorite thing they like to say. We care about the environment. Or actually that one. We take the environment very seriously. So we need to do that. And rubber bushings. Yep, that's down there in the starter. Okay, that's actually good. Don't need any of this then. Excellent. Starter motor, we said. So yeah, I mean, it's just BS. It's absolute bullshit that they're saying. And that is what really pisses me off. And Apple is not the only one that does this. I believe Samsung also does it. You know, they all say, oh, we care about the environment so much. We love it. We have pet seals here, and we feed them just organic, I don't know, pet seal food. And then at the same time, what they're doing is, oh, am I using the bushings for the cross member they want to do? Yeah, I believe I am. Oh, freaking hell. Because it's going to complain that those bushings are not completely new. I hate that. So let me put those bushings in first. But yeah, you know, it's this insane hypocrisy that really gets on my nerves. And they say, oh yes, we care about the environment, we want to be carbon neutral, and we want to recycle, and at the same time, like I said, they're doing this crap where you have to either throw the phone away or have it repaired at their place for an extortionate amount of money. And what they do is they just replace entire modules anyway. They don't repair anything. They just replace it with a new thing inside and then charge you an extortionate amount for it. And not just that. And I forgot what was I about to say. Recycling. I don't know. Oh yeah, recently Apple has become very annoyed at the fact that the European Union is now saying that they will, all phone makers will have to make universal chargers, you know, with USB-C. And Apple is of course against that because they use their stupid lightning system that apparently, I don't know, they think is so amazing, which is just, you know, ridiculous. I think it's lightning charger or something, I don't know. Anyway, but basically the whole thing is, oh no, we won't be able to make and sell our proprietary expensive chargers and cables anymore. People will be able to just buy any sort of cables for cheap. Oh no, we're gonna lose money. I mean, carbon neutral, we love the environment. It's just, the hypocrisy is it's mind-boggling. And I cannot understand why people still do this. If you know all of these things, why would you still buy Apple stuff? If you at all cared about the environment, or, you know, in other words, if you at all cared about being lied to, and knowing that if you buy an Apple product, that in the future, if something breaks, pretty much now, with their new stuff, you will not be able to have it repaired for cheap at a third-party shop. You will have to take it to Apple because it's all, you know, hardware paired, and it'll be extremely expensive, and you will lose your data on there and everything. It's just, I don't know. Seriously, why would you still buy Apple? Why? Is it because it's pretty? It's just expensive. It's so expensive, and it's so useless. I don't understand people. And people, I love the fact when I was doing my diploma and such, and I said, why do people buy this stuff? And a lot of the times I heard, well, it's because all the professionals use Apple, because all the professional software is there, and it just works. That was always the thing. It just works. And then, yeah, like I said before, I lost my entire diploma because of the Apple computer that just works. I lost it all, and then I had to do it again in the rest of the time limit that I had to actually do the diploma. Apple. However, there is something that without a doubt you have to give to Apple, and that is that they are the best bullshitters ever. Well, probably not ever, but at least as far as a company goes that sells stuff, they are just insanely good at bullshitting people and selling them products, extremely overpriced products that people lap up because they don't know better or they don't actually want to inform themselves. I don't know. But you have to hand it to them. Their marketing is insanely good. Okay. Wheels alignment to calibrate them. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't actually need to lift the car for that. So yeah, there's my 15-minute rant about Apple. which sort of wasn't meant to be just about Apple. It was meant to be generally about repairability of things. Because I hate buying new stuff if my old stuff is still working. For example, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like if a car bulb, if a headlight bulb in your car went bad, and you said, well, gotta buy a new car. I don't know how to repair this, gotta buy a new car. That's basically what we're doing with a lot of things, with washing machines, with this and that. As soon as something goes wrong, you know, or computer monitors, for example. Oh, picture's gone, it doesn't work anymore. And it might be just a blown capacitor, for example. But we just say, well, you know, gotta buy new. And sure, with stuff like that, you can still sort of, you can get it repaired. What? Oh, we have to take... What? What? I have it in my... So why can I not balance this? Balance the wheel. I don't understand. I've got the wheel. What? How does this work? Okay, let's separate the parts, but you can't balance the wheel then. Okay. You don't have the necessary parts. I don't get it. Is that another bug now? Oh, good. I thought that was gonna be a thing. I had a real feeling that was gonna be a thing. So instead of just balancing the tires, for some reason you have to take them off and then put them on again, so you get rid of the balance status. So I think what it means is that these wheels are already balanced, and to make them unbalanced or yet to be balanced, you need to take all this stuff off and then put it back on. That's ridiculous. But, no, well. In reality, you just put these tires on the balancer. You just put these tires on the balancer and then, you know, balance them. And that's it. Then you add the weights. And that'd be it. So, I don't know. Click, 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 click. More. Yeah, how's that for work? Okay, that's it. Last one. And that should be it. Nice. All right. So now we should have all of them. Yep. Now the only thing is, are there different sizes at the rear? 215. No, they're all 215. Okay. So that should be it. But yeah, I hate that, especially with cars nowadays. There's so many electronic gadgets and everything in there, and I do love the new tech in cars, but I hate some of the stuff, like these stupid capacitive screens. I mean, I like the infotainment screens, but I hate the fact that they're now putting stupid stuff like temperature control and all of that on there. No more physical buttons. It's so ridiculous. And what I find even more stupid is the electronic trunks. You know, what was wrong with just opening and closing the trunk yourself? No, it has to be electronic. It has to have sensors and electric motors and this and that now. Holy moly, it's just a stupid trunk. You know? Okay. Perform wheels alignment. Off of... But I have. Great. I have done the wheels alignment. What the hell is going on? No, I don't want to sell it, but I want to... This is so stupid. Ugh. Alright. Take them all off again. At least it doesn't cost me anything to do it. I wish I got XP not for taking the wheel off, but for taking each nut off. That'd be good. Oh. There we go. Vintage tire. Alright, all the tires are off again. Alright, so it says... Perform wheels alignment. This is wheel balancer, right? So I can't put any on there because there must have been a mistake when I was separating the parts, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna take all of them apart. No, not install. I'm gonna take all of them apart. I guess one must have slipped past or something. Something must have happened when I was doing things quickly. I'm not exactly sure what. But we'll see. We should be using those pedals, of course, to control this machine, but... yeah. Is it or not? Oh yeah, that's the last one. Alright, so now we don't have any more. This is the old stuff. Now. Oh yeah. Now we put them together. There. Rim Atlanta. Vintage tire. Yeah. So we're going to put this together. And we're going to balance it. Take it off. There. It needs to be balanced. I'll do this. And this. And then we're going to take the part and we're going to be putting it on the car. So we know for a fact that this is balanced. I really hope the game doesn't still say that we still need to balance the stuff, because I'm going to lose it. Because I hate it when the game demands some sort of a specific, you know, series of events to actually consider that task done. I mean, if it's like that, then just don't place that objective in the game. Yeah. Maybe I missed it or something before and it wasn't balanced. I don't know. So this is now balanced, right? I wish there would be also a little sign that says balanced. Because, I don't know. Because if there's no sign, is it balanced? Is it not? Because when you take them off, they appear to be balanced. Nope, I didn't want that. But okay, fine. Vintage tires. This better be it, game. Okay. Balance it. There. Take the wheel off and put it back on there. I hate the fact that it just zooms in so much. Just leave it where it is. I thought I turned it off in the options. Okay, so that still shouldn't be it, because we still need one more. Hopefully this is going to be it. Okay, it needs to be balanced. Alright. God, why does it zoom in so much? I'm just ranting today, aren't I? I mean, I usually am ranting, but there you go. Alright, there. That should do it now. Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you want from me? Perform wheels alignment to calibrate them. I just did. Twice. You know what? I can't even finish the damn thing without doing that. I don't know what the hell the game wants. I'll have to check it on the forums what the hell's going on with that, because this is just stupid. Ugh. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll go and check out what the hell's up with that, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.